Hi, I'm Tom Childry, the credit card guy with Beyond. I believe it should not be confusing or expensive for your business to accept credit cards. As a social enterprise business advocate, my mission gets you paid faster with fair rates, helping your business grow. We can be contacted at area code 804-503-8472, 804-503-8472, or at getbeyond.com. Again, I'm Tom Childry, the credit card guy. Quick, easy collect. We make it easier than you expect.
Are you a business owner who needs to perform at a higher level? Is it time for you to pivot your business to grow? Or does your team need alignment and accountability? Whether you have too many priorities or need a guide to help you execute your vision, SuccessWorks Consulting can help you through OKRs, advising, and coaching. Reach out for a complimentary consultation at successworks.com. That's successworks.com and begin your journey to realizing growth in 2021.
Welcome to J. Bella Photography. We offer weddings, portraits, boudoir, and event photography. We also offer hair and makeup for a complete confidence boost, capturing memories and building confidence for women every day. You can find us on Facebook at JBellaRVA, and you can also find us on Instagram at JBella_photography RVA.
Hey everyone, it's Heather Marie Speaks, and I'm on the mic with Mike on Mondays at 6 a.m. on 106.1 FM, bringing you encouragement, motivation, and mental health awareness with a little bit of fashion infused. Join me every Monday at 6 a.m. on 106.1 FM, and I want to personally invite you to my newest venture, Queen Bee & Company, an English tea, wine, and event venue located at 21 West Main Street in downtown Richmond. Come and enjoy high tea, host your special event, or stop by for some self-care and mental health, and just enjoy a nice cup of tea. I look forward to seeing you soon.
This is Danielle Fitzhugh, the president of the Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce. Listen to us on Chamber Wednesday as we talk about how to promote, protect, and invest in Chesterfield businesses. Tune in to 106.1 on Wednesdays for Chamber Wednesday so you can listen to how we can support, invest, and promote your business right here in Chesterfield County. Find the Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce at chesterfieldchamber.com or on all of your social media accounts at Chesterfield Chamber VA.
The world is starting to open up. Are you ready to date? Bloom Matchmaking is a safe, effective way to meet successful professionals. Everyone is vetted, background checked, and all matches are based on scientific compatibility. Let Bloom Matchmaking take the stress out of dating. We offer a personalized experience. Your success is our success. Contact us at bloommatchmaking.com or give me a call at 804-244-1398. Bloom Matchmaking, where love grows.
My name is Thursday. You can catch me live on the mic with Mike King Biz, talking about all things.
My name is Jimmy Comer, co-owner. My name is Jimmy Comer, co-owner of RBI Services. RBI can help businesses and individuals with their accounting, tax, and insurance needs. With over 20 years of experience, we will properly guide you at a fair price. Whether you need accounting, tax preparation, or insurance, contact us to see why we say at RBI, it all begins with the relationship. Call us at 804-677-9516. RBI is a proud supporter of Better Together as they help support families of children with complex illnesses.
Yeah, Mike King isn't a businessman. He's a businessman with his own talk show. On the mic with Mike is the best business radio program in the game.
Hello, Danielle Gilbert, the owner and HR strategist of Manifesting You Consulting, HR firm here in Richmond, Virginia. On Thursdays, every Thursday, you can catch me live on the mic with Mike King Biz, talking about all things HR. Call in to hear any tips, trends, ask your questions. You can catch me. I look forward to hearing from you every Thursday on the mic with Mike King Biz.
On the mic with Mike, back with Danielle Gilbert. Danielle, welcome to the program.
Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Actually,
It's
Friday.
Monday.
It's Monday. It is.
It's
It
Happy
is.
Monday.
God, I want to go back to Friday though. It was
Yes,
fun on Friday.
it was fun on Friday. So we're at a new home now, Danielle Gilbert. You are let folks know at Sports 106.1 who you are and what you do. And then I'm going to talk about you because you are a money magnet.
Yes, yes. So hello, Danielle Gilbert, the owner and virtual HR strategist of Manifesting You Consulting, where we literally help small to medium-sized employers with their HR foundation, building them with giving them tools to really help them minimize the risk, avoid lawsuits, and save them thousands of dollars. So if you need HR assistance, I'm here to help you.
Okay, Danielle Gilbert, she is our HR expert, folks, and she will be coming to you every Monday morning, giving you tips on how to stay relevant, how to stay out of trouble with your business. So, Danielle, you also give folks an idea. You're a serial entrepreneur. Also, let them know what else you do besides being an HR expert. You're also an author, a mamapreneur, the world famous Gilbert, hashtag the Gilbert twins.
Yes, yes. So Danielle Gilbert, serial entrepreneur. I am, as I stated, the virtual HR strategist of Manifesting You, but I also have a passion to help others create memories through Galas by Gilbert event planning, along with travel. So if you need to travel the world when the world opens back up, I can help you do that. I have the honor and the pleasure of being a co-owner of M&M Creative Arts. So Mariah Mackenzie Gilbert, hashtag Gilbert Twins.
Hashtag Twin Life.
Twin Life, there you go. I help my twin daughters create their custom jewelry. They have slime, they have their own t-shirt brand, natural lip gloss, and nail polish is one of the recent things they added to their line, Mike. So yeah, they are working, they're working me, which causes me to be all over the place wearing many different hats.
But we always talk about we aren't paper chasers. We don't chase dollars.
We do not. We manifest what we want in life. So we allow the money to flow to us easily and effortlessly.
Okay, so we're here talking about HR this morning. What's needed for our business owners? What nuggets of knowledge do you have for us today? Because we've talked about, colorful paper. We've talked about letting people go. We've talked about a number of things. So what are we talking about today that can help us stay out of trouble and stay relevant?
I think we need to talk about employee burnout.
Okay. Starting the week. I'd heard that more heart attacks are on Sunday and Monday because people don't want to go back to work on Monday.
Well, I'm not going to co-sign to that one, Mike. People may have a little anxiety coming to work on Monday. I don't know about heart attacks.
Right. Okay.
Take it to the limit.
Because we do worry about, so employee burnout, it's different now in the time of COVID because people are uncertain about a lot of things. I'll give our business owners and listeners an idea of your take on burnout.
Yeah, so, that's why I said I wanted to go back to Friday because, over the weekend, starting Friday, I get to relax, right? And I don't feel burned out even as an entrepreneur. But one thing that's happening, and I'm hearing more from my clients, is around what can they do to help employees prevent the burnout, right? So identifying exactly what is causing the burnout and what tools can they offer from a company perspective to make sure that the employees, are doing self-care. Self-care is very important, right? So during the week, while you're working virtually, is your employer giving you the option to go to your doctor's appointment or take a little longer break so that you are balancing your work, right? So a lot of those things is one of the things that I think is important for employers to identify is how can they give them a balance, right? What are you doing to ensure that they maybe take a wellness break? Do you have a wellness program? Are you allowing individuals to come in late if they need to? Identifying exactly what are those elements that are needed to ensure that your employees are able to keep control and they don't go into the feeling of feeling depressed when Monday morning comes, and really making sure that they have all of the things that they need, not just from a work perspective, but a spiritual, a physical perspective. Are you allowing them to go take walking breaks, right? Encouraging them to get up from their desk. especially working virtually, right? Now that we've all pivoted and we're virtually, are you putting something on the laptop to say, get up and go take a 15-minute stretch break?
Okay, so wait a second. So the employers that you're talking to now, what's the idea about their view of the future? So now, because we know it's hard, and you have to force people to take the break because we can get burned out that way. What are your clients talking to you about their view of the next 3 to 6 months?
Yeah, so the next 3 to 6 months is going to remain virtual for a lot of my clients. And I'm sure as I examine and look at other business owners, they're going to literally focus on how do they continue to keep their employees safe. And that's going to be through a virtual world. So it is maybe when you're doing a lot of my clients are saying when they're doing Zoom meetings, part of their training or their meeting is in between, get up for 15 minutes and they're stretching, right? Or what they're doing is saying, okay, now get up and go walk outside. So they're creating that wellness impact into what they're doing on a day-to-day basis to help their employees keep a balance and a level head to take a moment from the day-to-day operations of their job and really care for themselves.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the voice you're listening to is our HR expert, Danielle Gilbert. Danielle, how can people find you?
They can find me on all social media platforms at Manifest in You. That is Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
All right, so now you're an author as well. Let our listeners know, because this is a new audience for us. So, this is 106.1.
We may have to hit the replay button on some of those previous topics.
Yes, that's true. Like, why not? I always wanted to put my resume on lime green paper. And you said no. And I said to you, it worked back in the 90s and it worked in the 2000s.
Yeah, we're in a whole different decade, Mike. So we can't go back to, I'm not even going to say the 90s. I'm going to say the 60s. We can't go back to the 60s. We in the 21st century, right?
We're new. We're new.
What they call it, the new?
This is the new, not old school 2014.
No,
this is right. Okay, so on the mic with Mike, the best business radio program around, because we bring the game changers to you. Danielle Gilbert is here with us. She's with us every Monday talking all things HR. What's new on the HR front for business owners?
What's on the new horizon? It's really continuing to pivot, and we've talked about this before, and I'll bring it back up. We'll actually do a whole segment on it, but making sure that we are prioritizing and we are keeping a balance around making sure the environment is inclusive, and we are making a conscious effort to ensure that individuals feel part of the organization, especially working virtually. And that is really keeping them informed of what's happening within the organization, making sure you're opening a line of communication, keeping your employees engaged. So all of those hot topics, how do you keep engagement up? How are you going to retain your employees? What are you going to do to prevent the burnout? And how are you going to make sure that you're diverse and you're also inclusive within your workforce?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Gilbert, she is here. Okay, so you're also you're a speaker as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you just had an engagement and you're also going to do 1 million cups.
I am, yes. Yes. I'm excited about that, Mike. Thank you for the connection.
Well, that's because what they asked me, who's out there making things happen, and what do I think of?
What do you call them? The game changers?
We're the game changers. That's what we do. We've taken our game. We've taken our talents to 106.1 every morning, 5 to 7 a.m. Mike King Biz here. We got Danielle Gilbert with us as well, doing it virtually. This is a new ball game for us.
It is, because I'm accustomed to sitting beside you with my mask and us really chopping it up on all things HR with Danielle. So the virtual thing is definitely different, but we're going to adjust. We're pivoting.
We're pivoting. We're making it work. We're coming to a whole new audience right here. Danielle Gilbert is here with us. You're in the process of writing a book. You've written books before. Talk to our listeners about how to make dreams come true. And we talked about this before, to take an idea and make it happen.
Yeah, so since we kind of talked about it, opened the show around employee burnout, one of my books is called The Unspoken Words, Pain, Patience, and Progress. And that is very important, especially when I think about burnout. I think about mental illnesses and all of the things that's happening from a financial perspective and employment perspective. That that particular book really helps individuals through obstacles. So you're looking for encouragement. You're looking for a quick, reading a Bible scripture and really helping you through your day. The Unspoken Words is definitely a book to pick up, and you can find it literally on Walmart, Amazon. It is out there in the world on 50 different platforms where you can purchase the book to really help you through whatever you may be experiencing from a challenging perspective. The other thing that I'm writing is called The Breakthrough. It is actually, I'm a co-author of that book, but that book really helps individuals. How do you break through anxiety and depression is my topic. Many don't know, as a serial entrepreneur and really manifesting, when I talk about manifestation and bringing the money flowing easily and effortlessly, is really manifesting what you want. But in order for me to manifest what I want, I had to really be able to get through the whole anxiety and depression. I'm not going to say I'm completely through it, but I'm in a better space where I can handle being depressed and really the anxiety taking the best of me because of all of the things that go on in the world. Being a mompreneur, being an entrepreneur, running your own business, leaving corporate, firing your boss and saying, I need to go and believe in my own self, and not hoping that corporate is going to understand my worth and add tax to it.
True.
Right?
Adding tax, that's our friend.
Sarah Ellen.
Sarah Ellen, yes, Bagley. She is like, know your worth and add tax.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you this. So now I get an email from your assistant. I'm like, oh, wow, Danielle stepped up. Explain to me, like, when you're talking about the tools to be successful, like getting help.
Let me first shout out my assistant. Her name is Lachey Bland of Brand New Consulting.
She's good.
And she's amazing. And I tell her this all the time. And what I realized when I talk about my anxiety, like last year, or actually the past 2 years, my anxiety got the best of me because I was literally, as I stated, as a serial entrepreneur running multiple businesses and trying to make sure things don't fall through the crack. I was literally doing everything. And what you have to learn as a business owner, especially in what I do, you can't do it all. So one of the number one tools that I highly recommend any business owner to do is to get a virtual assistant. Get an assistant that can literally change your life. Like when we talk about game changers, my virtual assistant is a game changer. Over the past 60 days, she literally has taken the stress out of my life. Like I literally can go to sleep and say, you know what? I know that was taken care of today. I mean, prime example, Mike, I said, follow up with Mike and make sure that we have our Zoom link to do this virtual online air personality thing from, so I literally was like, can you take care of that? And she literally took
care of it.
She did it.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, that one thing is virtual assistant. The other thing I would highly recommend is, a social media manager. I just recently hired a social media manager. So I'm not on social media. I'm on my personal page, but on my business page, my social media manager actually manages all of that.
Okay, so you got to give a shout out to your assistant and her business again, because we got to get her on, because that's something that a lot of people don't understand the importance of.
Yeah, so Lachey Bland, and she is with Brand New Consultants, and you can literally find her on Facebook or IG. And I am definitely going to reach out to her and let her know that we're going to bring her on so she can talk about the importance of how she can really change a lot of entrepreneurs or just businesses perspective of how to do business. When you think about how do you put things in perspective, and when I say automation is another dream, a dream goal that she has put into place when it comes to my business.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Gilbert is here with us. Danielle, how can people find you once again?
Manifest in You on all social media platforms, or you can literally go to www.manifestingyou.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the mic with Mike, the best business radio program around. Just trying to figure this out here. As we say, this is our first day here in new studio and new digs. It's a little different, so shout out to all our listeners who are out there. experiencing something new. So Danielle Gilbert is a fractional HR person. Can you explain to business owners what that is and what you can bring to the table who may not have a budget for the services that you had to bring someone on board and all the things that go with it?
Absolutely. So if you are a small to medium-sized employer who really cannot afford to have a full-time HR director, manager on board, my company actually offers fractional HR services where we actually come in on a retainer, or we have memberships, or we can provide a la carte services such as a handbook, policies. We also offer what we call HR in the box. So if you literally just need templates and you need to be able to know where to go and get those information instead of trying to search Google, we also offer that. So we are a one-stop shop HR company that actually offers all of your HR services, from training to strategic planning. Organizational developments is one of the bigger things that are going on now when you think about increasing morale and how do you identify how someone is connecting, especially from an emotional intelligence standpoint. So if you are looking to save money and you need someone to come in and even do an HR audit, Manifesting You is your solution to your HR problems.
Because like you said, when you're starting your business or you've been in business for a while, to be able to do it right, sometimes there are things that are happening. We've had the conversation about COVID and the things that go along with that, the regulations that are new and changing and all those things that you as a business owner don't understand and have privy to. You're able to come in and give people that information to start off compliant. The first thing you need to do is to call Danielle Gilbert, because that's what it takes to get done out there as far from a business standpoint, keeping your business in trouble and compliant, because you dropped some acronyms on us before that are kind of like, okay, the diversity, inclusion, you talked about the testing, all those things. That's very important to business owners who are out there. So yeah, your camera is perfectly fine. Thank you.
Can you see me moving my camera?
I can see. Can you see me moving around the studio? This is trying to figure this out right here. So Kim's our production. So what? The producer of the show. Okay, so Kim's a producer. She's giving me signals telling me what I have to do because I have no clue. She's saying to me, "Okay, thanks, I got that." Danielle Gilbert is here. Let folks know about the world is opening back up. Hey, I get my shot on Monday.
Wow.
Yeah. One of the privileges of being 61. Told you, Danielle.
Look,
I'm protected.
You are protected. And see, maybe, when I said your benefit, I forgot to mention before that one of the benefits were for you to get your shot before me, because you're over the age of 60.
I went down there holding both arms up. They thought I was getting stuck up. I'm like, no, I'm here for the shot. They're like, okay, come back on Monday. I'm like, all right, I'll be here. Trust me.
Oh, that is too funny. I signed up to get my shot. So as the world is opening back up, I still believe that we're not going to be at 100%, but for all those that are listening, do whatever you can, go out and get your shot, do your due diligence and protect others. And that is one thing I am telling my clients to tell their employees as well.
Okay, Danielle. So now this is one of the tough topics. I'm really not a conspiracy theorist, but at times I kind of traffic in some of those ideas. Exactly. Yeah. I told you need a face coach, because it says, okay, Mike, here you go. There's what are employers going to do? Because I was out doing reckless behavior on Saturday or Sunday, and I come to work and it affects my business. Right? You as the employer see me dropping it like it's hot in the club, no mask on, and here I come to work on Monday. Can you say something to me? Okay, there you go. Mm-hmm.
So let me say this.
Okay.
As the employer, you can only encourage. You cannot mandate. You cannot force. You can say to the employee that,
stop dropping it like it's hot. And if you do, put a mask on.
First of all, you shouldn't be connected to your employees on social media.
We've had that conversation.
Right,
Yes.
you all up in the business. You all up in the folks' business. And that's, I mean, because that becomes to be too much, right? And then if you're looking at what they're doing on social media, they may be doing something illegal. You see them and you're like, oh, I want to use that information to fire them. And that you have no legal grounds unless you have a policy to say, for example, this is a drug-free work environment and you do random testing and then you test them. That's a different story. So first of all, get off the social media and stop looking for things. Okay? That's
the old man. Get off my lawn, kid.
You know? Yeah, I mean, literally, employers are doing the most sometimes with looking for things, right? So if you don't want to see your employees drop it hot and what they do on the weekend, get off the social media. But what I will say from a due diligence is to have a conversation and say, hey, I understand that what you do after hours is your business, but to protect the safety of our customers or, you know, whatever the service you may be in, is to ensure that you put your mask on and you're protecting not just yourself, but the others that you serve.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Gilbert, our HR expert, she definitely keeps me in line. How can people find you one last time?
They can find me on all social media platforms, Manifesting You or www.manifestingyou.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, our friend Danielle Gilbert, she's out there doing big things. A money magnet, not a paper chaser. So on the mic with Mike, we bring you the best business minds in the area. I'm your host, Mike King. Danielle, thanks. We will talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Alrighty, thanks now. Ladies
Bye-bye.
and gentlemen, on the mic with Mike, the best business radio program around. We are here daily on Sports 106.1 every Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 a.m. Here bringing you the best and brightest that the area has to offer. I'm your host, Mike King. You can follow me on all social media flags at hashtag Mike King Biz, hashtag on the mic with Mike RVA. Danielle, you can tell she's telling me I can keep going. I'm struggling. Already? Appreciate it. Thanks now. Oh. Thanks. All right, on the mic with Mike. We'll be back.